Hello everyone. Today on my desk I have a scraper knife. I'll tell you how, why, and what it's for. So this thing is modeled after a Stanley, but it's much cheaper. As usual with Chinese goods, I don't pay attention to the brand. You can buy the exact same one, 1.5 to 2 times more expensive, but with a Gross Craft or Honor logo on it. I chose it strictly based on price. No online orders, I just picked it up at the nearest hardware store for 35 rubles. That's about $12. A pack of blades for it at the same place costs 5. Again, these same blades, but with a sticker from a more hyped brand, cost twice as much. Everything around us is a total ripoff.
What is it exactly? Well, it's this bulky thing made of aluminum alloy with plastic inserts. And for the grip, there's TPR, thermoplastic rubber, on both sides. I've already shown this material in my clamp review. The link is in the description. It weighs 160 grams, is 17 centimeters long, and 40 millimeters wide at the grip. There's a tab at the bottom, sort of like a paint can opener, and a hole for the tool is certainly robust. It's not for small hands. And one more thing. If you're picking at something small, you shouldn't hold it here. There's even a warning, because you could snap your fingers. Are you okay? It's not visible in full. Oh, cherry red, my favorite. The mechanism has 5 positions that lock in somehow. This, of course, is closed, a quarter of the blade or half, whichever you prefer. Half blade, a standard knife, blade 45 degrees. And full blade at 90 degrees, which is this scraper. It only locks properly and quickly in the end positions. All intermediate ones have to be fiddled with to make sure they've clicked into place. To change the blade, you need to set it to the middle position and press this button. Naturally, you have to double check everything during the process, whether it stopped correctly. If the button, press down, and if the blade is locked, then won't fall out. Standard blades without a rectangular hole won't hold even if you manage to shove them in. The mechanism itself clogs up with debris pretty quickly, and unlike the original, it's not designed to be taken apart for cleaning. Well, the price reflects that. It hasn't broken yet. That's what everyone says. Why is it even needed? I've wanted something like this for a long time. From time to time, there's a need to strip varnish or paint. Anyone who has held a greasy varnished axe handle will understand. I can't stand scrapers, so I usually do it with 18mm snap-off blades or trapezoids. The trapezoid is a bit thicker and doesn't bend. Usually I'd clamp it in a piece of wood or a hand vise and scrape the finish off with the edge. Scraping with just a blade is uncomfortable. I don't like the scrapers sold in stores, but this thing is more or less universal. It's quite comfortable for both cutting and scraping off various paints, and opening boxes is way more fun with a full blade. Plus, you can scrape all sorts of junk off glass. Refresh the wood a little. Something like that. As for the hook on the bottom, the tip of this thing is 2.5 millimeters thick. It couldn't open any of the cans I have. I'll stick to using the screwdriver for that. So you'd either need to sharpen this thing or grind it down. It doesn't really get in the way, but considering it's aluminum, there's no point in trying to pry anything with it. It'll snap off easily.
This thing got damaged all on its own.
In short, it won't replace a Victorinox screwdriver. If you have any ideas on what this widget might be good for, let me know. Right, let's weigh the pros and cons. Pros. An inexpensive, multifunctional tool. The rubberized grip is nice. And overall, it gives the impression of being a fairly high-quality item. Cons. Huge, heavy. 5 times heavier than a standard one. You periodically have to hunt for the positions where the blade locks and make sure it has clicked into place, so the blade won't slip. And there are quite a few reviews saying this mechanism got gunked up and stopped working.
It's okay, we'll manage.
One detail, I think for many people, like me, this action already happens automatically. But here, to use it specifically as a knife, you have to consciously catch the middle position. Well, it's just a matter of habit. Overall, it's an interesting enough tool for occasional use. For the price, I think it's excellent. It's perfect for home use. For professional work, it's a bit questionable. Maybe it's worth looking at a folding version or spending more on a name brand. Decide for yourself whether you need a toy like this or not. Let me know what you think of these knives and subscribe. And all the other YouTube stuff. That's it. Good luck, everyone.
I'm not wasting my time here for nothing. Both I and my buddies will make it through.